Today's matchup, we have on ZED versus FAKER. On ZED, of course, challenges ZED main, the new one trick. ZED99 at the moment is not performing as well as this guy. I'm up against FAKER's Corky. Should be an absolute banging matchup. FAKER not running the exhaust, allowing on ZED to be able to utilize that ignite and look for the 1v1 prowess. But the ranged advantage for the Corky. FAKER plays so well with the spacings. I'd be surprised if he gets solo killed in the early game. Zed got buffed this season. Been doing okay. The Cyclo Sword into kind of a bruiser setup has been working. But we're running the Electrocute this game and it should be nice. Can we get the Electrocute? There we go. This might be slight win for the Zed. That's actually a really solid trade. Trying to utilize the spacing, trying to land those Qs, not able to. Of course, Zed able to get more health potions off the bat. But Corky able to utilize the biscuits. Nice, goes in, pops the ignite, looking for the 1v1. Lee Sin, you're a party pooper. And we're not able to get it. And we're going to drop so low. The advantage to FAKER because he has teleport here. So FAKER's going to back up. Look for the base. Gonna lose a whole wave though. He's going to stay. FAKER's going to do what he always does and fake base, and then he doesn't want to use the TP. So he fake bases, picks up the wave. Now Zed will base. No one is doing... What? It's just a bait squad. Now we're going to go in and look for the solo. Are we able to get it? We don't have ignite. WE, auto Q. Not able to land the second Q. Mate, this early game, FAKER just desperate to get this wave in. If we can get this even recall off. Wait, Lee Sin's going to try and stop recall here. We're out of vision. WQ, auto. Auto. Oh, FAKER's TP coming through. Khalid has to flash. The Q lands. Kill over to the Zed. And on Zed with the advantage. But having teleport. Dude. In this season, honest to God, having teleport is better. Like, you will end up better than... Oh, and FAKER stops the base. He's the GOAT. Like, FAKER may get more gold than a kill out of this and experience. Because the Zed has the base. Unless he's able to find some way to get a positive trade-off and make FAKER base again. But I highly doubt that. The wave should slowly poke into FAKER. And on Zed is just going to have to take the worst base of all time. FAKER is the CEO of stopping bases. And we're up 20 CS, soon to be 40. Wait, he goes for the hard shove as soon as the base comes through. Just so we can get... I mean, that's 25 CS lead, if my math is correct. Picking up the pickaxe on the Zed. No strict 1v1s yet. I'm excited to see what happens at level 6. Normally FAKER probably going to take himself towards the Triforce. And then around about 15-20 minutes, some side laning action will happen. These early games have been absolutely mind games and hecticness. As we're getting elite support. This is probably going to be the last game of the season or the split for me until the new Spirit Blossom map comes out and the changes happening this week. Keen to get some games on it and have a look what it seems like. A lot of changes coming through, but also a lot of nothings. Like, your rank won't be resetting this week, but it's a season or split like, it's a new season or split or whatever they call it. New split. But your rank doesn't reset. So you might get a victorious skin or like some rewards. But you won't be doing any placements. Your rank will be the same until for another 180 days or something ridiculous until we get a full reset. I don't really understand what's going on at Riot, but that's why I don't work for them, I guess, and that's why I'm a streamer. The Faker's 10 CS per minute, perfect CS. On ZED is 1 kill, but I believe he is down in experience and down 30 CS, so I'd give advantage to FAKER here. And that's just by running that teleport, by having those good base timings, by being that pro player, you're able to really just utilize the small things which are going to add up. FAKER known for playing a really good safe Corki. He was known for his playing Corki in his ear just constantly through pro metas. Okay. Alistar, this is going to be a great gank. Gets the knock up. Wait, we don't use our ult there. I for sure thought he was going to drop an ultimate, but his W wasn't quite up. Nice dodge. Oh, the WE doesn't land. He's just going to shove that in. Yuck. I swear, just the aura when you verse FAKER, it's so hard. Like, he plays a very cautious, but it feels like a very controlled lane where you can't really find many advantages. Because bro really got cooked early. Took a bad trade. Then the jungler died, but still advantage here to FAKER. And pretty large one. And you see him constantly faking these bases out. And then the next wave, he'll look for the hard shove. Like, he'll constantly do this to try and get you off guard, off one of your timings, and get an advantage through that way. If I'm on ZED here, I just start looking for roams. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get the 1v1 against FAKER. And now we just start looking for roams into the bot lane. As we get the Brutalizer, FAKER makes his way towards the Phage. Going to be Triforce first up. We're seeing ZED jungle at the moment in pro play, by the way. No one has had the balls to play it in the mid lane yet. I would love to see a ZED played in pro. It's not impossible in the meta. We're seeing it in jungle. Why can't we see it in the mid lane? Big trade by on ZED there. Procs the electrocute. Just see this wave clear starting to eat away. If we're able to get our ultimate straight up on the ZED and not have to blow the W to begin with, it will be a solo. But maybe we're waiting for level 9 or waiting for level 11. Trying to time our power windows. As Elise might go down here. WQ auto. Don't even need to drop the ultimate or the ignite. Pick up our second kill of the game. And FAKER sitting on the tower just scratching his head. Doesn't seem like he's able to do anything right this game. And I wouldn't necessarily say he's made mistakes, right? He took a bad trade early, but he's just been pondering around, and enemy support has been way more impactful on the map. And his jungler is griefing him. Cyclo Sword is done. First item completed. We're still probably 1,000 plus gold away from Triforce for FAKER. And this sword, you'll see all these Assassin Zeds going in now. Being able to get that slow on that first auto attack, you're able to layer all the rest of your damage up so sweetly. Maybe a roam bot side here. Pings are going out. TP coming down by FAKER to the bot. And FAKER gonna swap out with the Tristana. Side lane at 11 minutes is wild. His bot lane is going top as well, so we might head down bot. And we'll get the 1v1 in the longest extended lane. Often literally Mars. Love it. What Zed skin is this? Zed has awesome skins. This might be Imperium Zed or something. I always go Shockblade Zed. Just because I'm an OG Zed player. I'm calling it. So Faker has his plated steel caps. If we don't get a solo bolo soon, Faker is going to come away with this game and get really far ahead, guys. That 40 CS lead in XP is no joke. Faker going to get a Triforce and then you're never going to kill him again. Look how freaking aggressive on Zed's playing. If he gets the WE. If he gets the WE slow into the auto, maybe. Ultimate. Ignite. Is that it? Is that all the damage we have? Those plated steel caps. But is Faker going to be... He still has flash. There's no solo. And that's what I'm talking about with the Faker. Like, he's been able to get 130 farm at 12 minutes after all of this ganks and pressure. And he's not gonna go home here. He will always greed for these waves. Let's see if OnZed's able to get it. Gets the solo. Times it perfectly on the auto for the wave. And that's finally Faker getting punished for staying for one more wave on these bases. OnZed gets the poke off with the ultimate. Finally gets Faker underneath the tower at like, what, 20-30%? Uses Zed passive and gets him. Another serrated. We're going to be very strong here. 3-0. 2k gold lead. 5-1 Fiora doing terrifically in the top side into a Gwen. Gwen is also getting nerfed this patch. Let me think of some of the other changes. I know Roa is getting nerfed finally, which is great. I think Cassante is getting buffed. So we're going to roam up. Get a grub fight. Faker's bot side, no TP, by the way. And on Zed, just going to look for a little bit and then decide to come back down and pick up most of the wave. Having no TP is... Oh, Faker going to play aggressively and maybe look for a pick. Is that... Oh my god. Faker's going to look for a pick on Zed with Corki. Oh my god, it's close. We still have those... Mate, Faker went all in for that and he doesn't even have the Triforce. If on Zed was level 11, Corki would have been dead 100%.
Killing spree.
These junglers aren't interfering to these sides. We need to try and get this shove out. Faker still no Triforce. And on Zed takes the negative base. They're going to come back to a push wave. Maybe Lucidity Boots? How much gold do we have? Oh, he's going for the... Yomu's Ghostblade, I think this setup is. Going for movement speed, Zed. And once Faker probably gets 2 items, I would say he starts winning this trade. He's able to really utilize the W and the auto attacks to whittle away Zed. And if you can dodge out on the Qs... You're going to be having a great time in the 1v1. I miss Corki having package, by the way. Does anybody miss Corki's package? It was the only fun, like, dynamic of the champion. It was actually quite a boring champion other than that. And they took that away, and like, Jesus, that's a boring champion. As OnZed gets ulted back, Faker trying to look for the kill. They're not able to get it. And then you get the Skarner ultimate onto Faker. Who takes down one. Is he able to take down Zed? He does! Beautiful double kill for Faker. Oh, you're going to go down. Lee Sin, you are a dirty griefer. Double kill over to the Skarner. Faker going to be able to get the Triforce up here. And you've got to say, all things considering, like, he's ahead. If I was on this Corki, I would be so screwed. But Faker's still able to dish damage. We pick up Swifty boots. So do not buy Symbiotic Souls or Swiftness boots this patch, guys. They got heavy nerfed. Trust me, don't buy either of those boots. Sork shoes are super OP for mages right now, okay? Super OP. The upgraded boots only cost 500 gold now, and the stats they give are incredible. So it's worth upgrading boots early, but just don't get those Swifties or those Symbiotic Souls. Ultimate onto the Lease, who gets Repel. Alistar whiffs all his combos. Where's Faker on the map? Bot side into the Fiora. Fiora is 7-1. I swear half of on Zed's kills have just been sitting ducks ready for a WQ. Right place, right time. Faker almost kills the Fiora in the 1v1. Bro is not messing around. Trying to look at team comp scaling, but you just have to give it to the... The only issue with Zed's team comp is it's all AD. But Fiora does enough damage and Kai'Sa has a little bit of mixed. I don't think it should be an issue. Who do you guys think is going to scale better? Ward's cleared out. Side lane dropped. Faker struggling to find a role in this team. If the Gwen was a little bit further ahead, I reckon this blue side team would be great, but... Now we get the Ghost Blade. He's going movement speed Zed. So this is essentially just to like roam around the map and be faster than the Corki. Go Gwen! Okay, Gwen gets the kill and the shutdown onto the Fiora. But you can't say the same for the Lee, the Trist, or the Elise, who all go down. Ali, are you a freaking psychopath? Oh, Faker! Oh, no! No! Oh, wait, yes? Give me a little bit of CC. How far back Faker's sitting? Lee Sin goes in, looking to try and get a kick. But Zed absolutely... Double kill. On Zed, just absolutely smurfs it on him. 7-1. Faker does end up picking that bounty up onto the Kai'Sa. But a 5k gold lead here at 20 minutes. I think it's looking pretty damn safe. Waiting. Waiting. This Gwen... Why is she so... No wonder she's getting nerfed. That is absolutely ridiculous. Faker on the chase. Really starting to hurt as Muramon is done. We might have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Faker's coming into the game. His CS has fallen off a little bit in this mid game, but should pick up after some of this side lane gets picked up. Next item for OnZ is... Thinking maybe Edge of Night might be a solid pickup, but... More lethality would be great too. Faker does pick up the bot lane. 40 CS lead at the moment. I feel like this replay doesn't have any, like, an enemy has been slain. Like, doesn't have any of that. It's been quite lonely, actually. Sometimes I wish you guys that watch my videos could talk back. And we could just be on one big call watching a game. So, like, that's what I feel like. I'm just on watching a video with the ball. Guys, we're throwing the game. Skarner ult misses. Gwen goes in and we've thrown the game. GG. All this team needed was a fed Gwen and then Faker would be able to do a lot more. Making his way towards the rapid fire cannon. Maybe IE afterwards. Second dragon gets set up as the enemy team gets Atacon. Who does Clid play for now? Clid. Does he still play LCK? Is that Cuz? I always get those two mixed up. Dropping into the side lane. We're only level 13. We're the same level as our AD carry and Fake has 2 levels on us. So I'm actually pretty nervous. As the ult comes out. Gets kicked. Oh, the dodge and Skarner with... with the finishing blow. We're so lucky to dodge out on that Q. And mate, you can just see like Jesus, we're just playing cleanup crew this game. It's working until it's not. If you die once, my good friend, I reckon this game is absolutely over. What do you guys reckon? Maybe need a little bit of penetration or something. Double kill over to the Kai'Sa. We're not farming well, so we're not picking up any items. So Triss goes down, Gwen goes down, Kai'Sa on a little bit of a killing spree here. Gets the AP as well for the team. Faker slowly poking them out. He's essentially fully scaled here. This is where Corki should be able to take over the game. 24 minutes in. Baron up in 40 seconds. The levels as well, definitely from the Atacon, is going to be helping the Ruinous. Zed? Chill, bro. $13 to 26, but it's only 4k gold. Teams will never FF with... If Faker's on their team, they're so respectful in Korea of Faker. Like the game before, they'll be telling everyone's mum to go die, go sky. Like all that. And the next game, they'll get Faker, and they're very respectful, not FF summoners, fight to the end. I really wish people would do the same for me. But I'm a disgusting inter. And I don't deserve that. Allegedly. New griefing system coming in today. I'm a little bit nervous for me and Bals, to be honest. Freak's new anti-griefing system. Bigger and better than ever. Okay, bro, chill. Don't ban me. Yes, I like it. Puts the W behind himself so he's able to face check and then dodge out on any skill shots coming. Skarner has flash. Faker with the range advantage. I think Ali just needs to pull the trigger on one of these AD carries frontlining. Not able to do it. Back to the side lanes we go. W hits on Faker. Kai'Sa feeling it. Mate, we are just not farming on this Zed anymore. We are just perma-grouping. Down 70 CS on Faker. Who hits that rapid fire cannon spike. 3 items before the Zed 3 items and Zed has 7 kills. Lee Sin goes hunting. Hits the Q. On Zed ults. Qs go wide. Elise. Flash. Everybody help. Gwen. Thank you, Ali. You are the GOAT. And mate, Kai'Sa and Skarner run down mid there. That's got to be an overextension here. Fiona pops in. We pick up a kill. Faker's CC'd up by Skarner. He'll go down. The whole team rinsing now. Kai'Sa goes in. Oh, Kai'Sa gets evaporated by Trist. And that is easy money. Baron Nashor picked up. 27 minutes into the game. 9-1. Baron picked up. Everybody making their way towards the dragon. Might be one last fight. If you look difference in top laners, it's impossible to lose. Triss Corki scaling isn't amazing, but just... if you had a Gragas instead of a Gwen here, I'd like it. Ali pops his ultimate. Getting Ali ultimate before this dragon is huge, though. Faker goes in, whiffs the R. Where the hell's the Zed? Edge of Night completed. Gwen in the middle of the fight. They pick up the Elise. And Fiora is not scared, bro. Go straight in. Maybe she should be. Oh, she has the Guardian's Angel. Kai'Sa picks up the kill. Faker running back to base. Tail between his legs. And they should be able to get the wave and run it down and end the game here. Tough game from Faker, honestly. You'll see a lot of games like this from Faker where they just didn't really seem like there was much they can do. Good game by OnZed. Ends up 10-1. A little bit of a KDA whore, but thank you for watching, gentlemen. I love you all. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Good night.